Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. People, I don't claim to be the smartest man in the room. I might not even be the smartest man in this truck. So I have some questions. Here's the first one. Where the fuck is BLM? Huh? Where are the pro-blacks? Where are the politicians who claim to care about the plight of black folks in America? Where's the NAACP? Where's Al Sharptongue? Is Jesse Jackson even alive? Where is sloppy Joe Biden? Where is CNN? Where is that vapid ding-dong Angela Rye? Who's the black chick who has the show on CNN where Peter Ducey verbally beats her brains in every day? Where is Joy Reid? Where's that bald-headed bitch on MSNBC? Where's Joe Scarborough and his wife / former lover who he cheated with? I don't know. Mia Brzezinski. Where is The View? Where are these people? And the reason I'm asking is because a black woman, yes, the black woman, the most educated, the origin of life, the most oppressed, the most talked about, the most shit on, holding the world together. She raises the kids and puts the household together and all that shit. Black lives matter. And the blackest life that matters the most is the black woman. The black woman. How many fucking times have you heard those two words over the last 10 years? Black woman. Well, one of them was murdered. And her body was tossed about like trash, like rubbish. She was sexually assaulted and brutally murdered, and her body was thrown off the side of the road. Where are these people? Where are these groups? Because I figured since Black Lives Matter so much, and since black woman is the most high and exalted, then where is the outrage? Where are the marches? Oh, shit. You know what, you guys? I just figured it out. It just clicked. You ever have something hit you like a ton of bricks? It's because she wasn't killed by a white person. God dang it. Sorry, guys. Turn off the bat signal. Call off the dogs. Cancel. False alarm. She wasn't killed by a white person. Now, if she was killed by a white woman, that's pretty good. But if she only could have been killed by a white man, ooh, that would have scratched the itch. Because we just can't find enough white folks murdering black folks. Remember those the McDonald's Monopoly promotion? And you get your game piece and you scratch it off. You're all, come on, free McChicken. A lottery ticket, scratchers, come on, whatever symbol. I need 3 of. But every time you play the race lottery, every time you scratch your race lottery ticket, you're like, okay, black victim, shot, black perpetrator. What's the sound they make on Price is Right? Oh, man. If only it could have been white perpetrator. You see confetti falling from the ground. What the hell's a marching band doing here? But, sorry, guys. Not only was it not a white person who brutally murdered and sexually assaulted this poor girl, it was an illegal. Dang it. You didn't have that on your Who Murdered the Black Woman bingo card, did you? No. She was murdered by an illegal. And I'll put a link to the story so you can see them, because what do they always say? What do they always say about the illegals? What do they want? What do they want when they come to America? What's the only thing? They're not asking for much. Remember Aaron Neville? I don't know much. They don't want much, right? The only thing they want is a better life. That's it. It's not going to interfere with you. It's not going to take away from what you're doing. It's not going to impact your life. They just want a better life. Scoot over. Scoot over, American citizen. You got this big, giant, king-size bed. It's all warm. You ever see like one of those like Game of Thrones or some shit when it's back in like medieval times and they got that big ass fur, the fucking ox fur, whatever, a bear grizzly fur? That shit looks warm, don't it? Got the crackling fire. American citizens, scoot over. There's plenty of room in this nice big warm bed called the United States of America, and they just want a little tiny, just a teeny tiny piece. They just want a better life. They work harder than you, and they love their families more than you do. But it turns out, guys, oh, and don't forget, what do they always say? Illegal immigrants commit less crimes than American-born citizens. Well, guess what? Since you're a guest in my country, an uninvited guest, how about you don't commit any crimes, stupid? You don't get a cookie for committing less. How about you commit none, you piece of shit? So this poor 19-year-old black woman, so young, her whole life ahead of her, so much potential, was snuffed out by somebody who should not be here. And in the picture you're going to see of him in his mugshot, he has on a construction vest, you know, the bright tennis ball green with the silver stripes. He's a hard-working man. If that guy in Maryland, if he's a Maryland dad, this guy must have been a Georgia dad. See, what you can't see in his mugshot is he's holding one of his kids in his arms and a beautiful wife next to him. And she looks so sad because all I want in this country, Senior Trump, I just want to make a little money to send back to my family in Venezuela. Because that's where this piece of shit was from. Venezuela. I just want to work for a little American money so I can send some pesos back to my family. They come here, they're cold, they're shivering, their dirty little brown faces. And all they want to do is snuggle their little soot-covered, dirty faces into the big, veiny bosom of America, please. America, you have such a big tits. I just want to put my head in your cleavage. That's all they want. You have so much here in America. You have such abundance. What's wrong with sharing a little bit with the world? Get the fuck over. I can't stand this shit. There's a fast lane and a slow lane. If you're going slow, get in the slow lane. Anyway, America, you have so much. There should be no borders. You should just share everything that you've earned, that you've worked for, American taxpayer. Open your grain silos to the world. Let your blood, sweat, and tears pour over the rest of the world just because. But this poor young woman, she was brutally murdered and sexually assaulted, and her body tossed like she was a piece of garbage, like she was a cigarette butt that somebody just flicked out their window. But you're not going to hear about this because it's not beneficial for them, it's not beneficial to them for you to know who you're living next to. You are supposed to be blinded by, hey, they just want a better life. They're seeking asylum. Their country's all fucked up, so let them into yours. No, that's racist. Don't require anything. Don't have any criteria or requirements or standards to meet. Just let them in. And doesn't worry if they're disease infested or they're psychopaths or if they don't have shit and they're going to be a drain on our social programs. That doesn't matter, you stupid American tax-paying piece of shit. Keep your head down, your mouth shut, create revenue, to take care of these people. And when they defile one of your own and they take their life, they snuff out their beautiful young light, don't say shit. Because if you do, you, sir or ma'am, are a racist. So what do you think about this? What do you think about them hiding these stories of our people, our fellow American citizens, being murdered by imported monsters? Talk to me, Goose. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.